Hello, I'm Natalie MacDonald, and you're watching Food for Thought, where we serve up food for your brain, discussing economic trends, workforce issues, and headline news. My question of today: what advice would you give to your younger self? What is the life or career lesson that you wish you'd learned sooner? In 2016, Lakers star Kobe Bryant wrote an open letter to his 17-year-old self. His advice: when it comes to wealth, he should use it to bring out the best in the people around him. So where do you source your best advice from? A study conducted in the US found that around half of millennials check in with their parents before making a big purchase. A 2014 study found that around a quarter of students intended to take the advice of their family or parents or guardian when it came to making the next step in their career or their education. So with this in mind, I made the potentially misguided judgment of asking my parents for advice. I checked in with my dad to find out what advice or lesson he would want to give his younger self.
Well, the teenage me, I would remind to be confident. Don't be paralyzed by fear of failure. I regret much more things that I haven't tried or haven't said, much more so than anything that I tried and failed with. So be confident, give life everything that you've got. To the 20-something me, I would just remind that actually I'm just one person in a great big world. The economy is a huge thing that sometimes you have no control over. So when things are going well, it won't necessarily always stay that way. So make sure you're making contingency and plans for when perhaps things aren't so good.
Now that advice, great as it is only really good and well if the person receiving it is open to it. I somewhat nervously took the plunge and asked Dad how to go about offering advice when the person you're giving it to may not have asked for it and it may not be that welcome.
Well, I'm a big fan in empowering people. No one likes to be told what to do. So empower them with knowledge, with the necessary goals, with the necessary tools to achieve those goals. It's worked in with me with parenting, it's worked with employees, with other photographers that I've mentored, with myself. You were a lovely teenager. She was a lovely teenager.
Don't talk to them, they're on my side.
Don't tell people what to do, empower them with the knowledge and just get involved if they're going off track or if actually they then ask for help.
And the best advice my father's ever received: it's all about finding your light in business and in life.
It was an explanation of the word photography. I'm a photographer and someone said to me, do you know the literal translation of photography is drawing with light? It changed my whole mindset to work. I spent my whole life searching for light. And actually it's ended up proving a good metaphor for life in general. Find your key task, spend your time searching for it. So yeah, work out what your light is and search for it.
What advice would you give to your younger self? Where do you source your best advice from? And what's the best life or career lesson that you've received? Share your story in the comments below and don't forget to hit subscribe so you get all the very latest Food for Thought content straight to your feed.